Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be the beauty resolutions tag, and this tag was created by Mel Thompson, who is sadly no longer with us. I did recently see Kelsey Brianna J and Samantha March do this tag, and I thought it was a really fun tag, and it's also a nice way to remember Mel. Still so sad that someone so young has passed away, but I'm happy that people are still thinking about her and she's living on in the beauty community. And I thought I would do this as a get ready with me video as I answer the questions. And if you want to answer these questions too, feel free to do so in the comments. Geekmas is still happening. I am uploading every day through the 1st, and then in the new year, hopefully I'll go back to 4 videos a week. And yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna use this Rare Beauty eyeshadow palette that I got for Christmas. I did a poll on my Instagram asking you guys what palette I should use for a get ready with me, and this one barely won, but it did win. So that's what I'm gonna use. I haven't used it yet. I got it for Christmas. It's called the True to Myself eyeshadow palette. And yeah, this has been around for a while, but I'm excited to try it out. So the first question is something that you do regularly, but you want to try to stop doing. And for me, that is actually rushing through my makeup. Now, that's easier said than done, let's be honest, especially if you're like getting ready to go somewhere, do something like go to work or school, or you don't have a lot of time. That's definitely a problem for me, but I want to try to spend a little more time on my makeup. Maybe, I don't know, sometimes I just get lazy with it and I just kind of like slap stuff on knowing like my eyeshadow could be better blended, my brows could look better. Now, I don't want to be a perfectionist or anything like that, and I mean, I'm not a professional, so no matter how hard I try, my makeup is not going to be perfect, but I just would like to, when I have the time, actually to take the time to spend a little bit more on my makeup. Okay, I have to tell you guys, this eyeshadow palette smells like Play-Doh. I don't know why. If you have this, please let me know. I have other products from Rare Beauty that don't smell. It's a little weird. I don't know. I mean, it's fine, but I'm a little perplexed, and it's strong. Like I can smell it like even from over there. So anyway, I do feel like that first shade blended out nicely though. This darker brown looks good. Okay, the next question is a brand you want to try for the first time in the new year. For me, it's a lot of brands, and it's particularly indie brands. I really want to try Adept Cosmetics, Give Me Glow, Glaminatrix. There are a lot of indie brands I want to try, and yeah, I was on a low buy last year, and this year I've decided not to set any sort of limits, but I do want to do some reviews for my YouTube channel, but I also just want to try more indie brands. So yeah, that's kind of like the main thing that I want to do. All right, now the next question is a brand that you will let go of in the new year. And I don't know that I have like specific brand per se, but in general, like I said, I want to try more indie brands and maybe try brands that are a bit less like mainstream. And something I'm not too interested in anymore is like the Tom Fords, the Chanels. I have a couple things from those brands that I like, but honestly, I'd rather either try indie makeup or drugstore makeup than like those high-end luxury brands. Okay, next up, makeup technique you want to try. I'm not really sure about this, to be honest. In general, I would just kind of like to just work on my makeup technique overall. Wow, that's a pretty shade. Very sparkly. And just kind of get my eyeshadow better blended or not have my foundation cakey. I don't know. Again, I really don't think our makeup needs to look perfect. And yeah, just on like some recent videos, multiple people were telling me how terrible my eyeshadow looked. And it's like, okay, well, do you have perfect makeup every day? Probably not. And if you do, good for you, but I don't. So again, I want to improve my skills, but I don't want to like be obsessed about it and like not show my face because my makeup is not perfect. Okay, this shade is like a topper shade that I've heard a lot of people talk about. Oh, wow, it first feels dry and then it feels like creamy. That's interesting. Huh. Pretty. I'm just gonna put that here. It's an interesting formula. Yeah, it's like dry, but not really. I don't know. First impression of this palette. I'm not totally certain what I think about it. I think the look is pretty though, but if you guys have this, let me know. I'm gonna clean up the fallout and I'll be back. I decided to go ahead and use the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer, and I really like this, and I have on some of the e.l.f. Halo Glow filter. The next question is a product that you will leave behind in the new year, and I don't really have one for this. I don't know. But the next question is a product that you will give a second chance to. And for this, I'm not saying specific products, but more like brands that I've tried that I would like to try again. Profusion is number one that comes to mind. I tried a couple palettes from them years ago, like 3 years ago, and I didn't think they were that great. But a lot of people seem to really like Profusion. And I want to give it another chance because like I said, I tried it a while ago, so maybe they improved their formulas. And then I also want to go back and like buy some more drugstore products from brands I haven't really bought much in a while from. Wet n Wild also comes to mind. Haven't purchased anything from them in a while. I don't know, some other drugstore brands that I just haven't really looked into in a couple of years, really. I feel like as far as drugstore brands, in the last couple of years, I've kind of been focused more on e.l.f. and Colourpop, but I kind of want to get back into some brands that I had previously tried. Okay, next up, a resolution for your YouTube channel. Now, I do have a couple for this actually, and this is kind of like a big thing for me. Number one is I want to film videos that I want to film. I guess I've been on YouTube for 5 years. You would have think that I would have learned this by now, but I'm realizing you just can't please everyone. Like any video I do, there's going to be people that aren't into it, that don't like it, that would rather see something else. And that's totally fine. And I think I just need to kind of get out of my head sometimes and just do what I want to do. And that's it. You know, I want to review stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really want to film videos that I'm not into or passionate about. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then the other thing is I did start a channel membership option in December, and I'm really looking forward to continuing that and just doing the videos that the members want to do. And I'm really excited to do that because it's kind of more curated content. The next question is skincare resolutions. And this one kind of a big one for me, and that's just to be more disciplined with my skincare routine. I don't know what happened the second half of this year. I became extremely lazy with my skincare routine to where most days I would just like do moisturizer and sunscreen. I skipped a lot of my serums. I didn't always use my eye cream. I don't know. Again, it's like I don't want to be obsessive and have like every single step in my skincare routine every single day. But by the way, this essence powder is amazing. I don't know. I just I got lazy with it. I really did. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Private Island. Yeah, I don't know. Not really sure why. I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things where sometimes I get a little burned out on doing intense skincare. I bought a PMD this year and I used it very consistently for the first few months after I purchased it. And I actually do think I was getting results, but I don't know. Now I haven't used it in several months and I don't really have an excuse other than with the PMD, you're not supposed to use glycolic acid or retinols or tretinoin, I think, for 2 days before you use that, because otherwise it can really irritate your face. And so it's like planning that out. I mean, it's not that hard. I know I could just plan it out like, okay, these 2 nights, I'm not going to use retinols. And then the next night I will use the PMD. I don't know. I know it's just pure laziness. There's really like nothing else to it. I'm using the Colourpop blush in I Need Space. Yeah, I don't know what happened with me in skincare. I mean, I don't want to make it seem like I haven't done anything. Like I still wear sunscreen every single day. That one is very important to me. For sure. And I'm not like sleeping in my makeup or anything. So, you know, it's not like the worst of the worst as far as skincare habits, but definitely like a lot lazier about it than I usually am. And I can see a difference. I think that's what bothers me is I feel like when I look at my skin, like also like my hyperpigmentation, I have melasma, and I haven't even been using my treatments for that. I've just been like really lazy about it. So it's my own fault. And yeah, also like I'm in my late 30s, so I really need to be careful with, you know, skincare because I'm trying to avoid, I don't want to do like procedures or anything like that, but I have to just be careful and be consistent with my skincare. Okay, the next question is a beauty challenge on YouTube you want to participate in. And this, I know exactly what my answer is because I've been wanting to do this video for years and years and years, and that is the half high-end, half drugstore video. People have been doing that for years. And the only reason I've never done it is that I am just like afraid that my makeup is not gonna look the same on both sides of my face, and people are gonna be mean about it, and people are gonna be like, those aren't even the same color eyeshadows or blush or whatever. And I don't know. I just think it's fun. And I don't think it has to be a dupes video where it has to be like the exact same product. Again, I'm overthinking it. I'm totally overthinking it. I need to stop. I've wanted to do that video for years and years and years, and I just need to do it. So let me finish up the rest of my makeup and then, yeah, I'll answer the last question. Alrighty, I'm really enjoying the look. I really like the eye look. It's very pretty. I'm not totally sure what I think about the Rare Beauty eyeshadow formula. I need to test it out more, but like the sparkle, wow, really pretty. And I was in the mood for a red lip, which I haven't worn in a while. This one is from Sephora Collection. What is it called? It is written very, very small. I think it's called like Fiery Red or something. The shade is 01. I'll list the makeup in the description box because I didn't even really like talk about everything that I was using, but I like the look. And the last question is a beauty habit that you want to stop doing. For me, again, I think this is kind of like I need to stop being lazy. Like brows is one thing this whole year. All I've done is like tinted brow mascara, which again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I would like to start like taking a bit better care of my brows. I don't know. I think a big theme for me in this that I want to stop being so lazy with skincare and even makeup. You know, I want to like spend a little more time on it, try a little harder, and I want to just do what I want to do when it comes to my YouTube channel. And yeah, that's about it for this video. So I will put the questions down in the description box. Feel free to answer them. And yeah, subscribe for more. I'm uploading every day through the 1st. And if you want to catch up on the videos, check out the Geekmas playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.